The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Pregame, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrex Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
Crockett has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crockett employees, for making us the best.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years, with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Mathis Drug continues to be the area's choice when it comes to your family's health and wellness. New ownership, but the same commitment to community you've come to expect from Mathis Drug. Now offering medication synchronization. Get all your monthly meds at the same time at the same place. Mathis Drug.
Hi, I'm Bria Scheibe, pharmacist and new owner of Mathis Drug Store. Stop in today and ask us about medication synchronization.
Mathis Drug, still locally owned and operated. Call 620-724-4313.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. It's looking like we may have a game here tonight. They're going to allow Cherryvale to wear some maroon Girard practice jerseys because nobody from Cherryvale brought their road jerseys. But they are going to let them go ahead and play in the maroon tops, the white bottoms. The Trojans will be playing in their white home uniforms. And so Jess and I are going to do our gosh darndest to get you everybody's numbers associated with their names and put together an ad hoc roster for Cherryvale. We're going to step away for another break while we try and get all of our ducks in a row here. You're watching Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in Southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer, rock leveling, and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium here in Girard. An abbreviated pregame show. Sorry, wrong direction there, Jess. What? Turn it up? Cherryvale brought their home uniforms, even though this is a road game. Trojans gave them some maroon practice jerseys to wear, which totally scrambled the numbers and the names and the roster. And for a while, we thought that we weren't going to get a game on tonight. We thought that Cherryvale would have to forfeit due to a wardrobe malfunction. But by the looks of it, we're going to have a game. It's about 5 minutes away from tip-off. We're in a very accelerated Community National Bank and Trust pregame show brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in today to pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust. Check them out at mybankcnb.com. All right, Jess, I think we got to get to the keys to the game, man, if we're going to have one. You got to think for the Trojans with a team coming in here at 2-18, like Cherryvale is. You got to get out to a strong start. Try and put them away early and root for the running clock.
Right, you don't want to let a team like that hang around at all, but also you want to have one last full court, fast-paced scrimmage type of day before you have another couple days off. Our boys haven't played since a week ago, last Tuesday, with a big win off Colgan. So get like you say, start fast, take care of the basketball, and let's get ready for Thursday.
Those keys to the game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their families. Go check them out at the intersection of highways 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see everything they have to offer at their online showroom at evansmotors.net. All right, Jess, now that we got numbers for all the players, let's go ahead and take a look at those starting lineups.
All right, for your visiting Cherryvale Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
Yep, they're good.
That kind of research, Jess.
Yep, that will be wearing the maroon Trojan Girard uniforms, but they're going to run out there. Number 34, Landon Fox. Number 15, Louis Umberger. Number 30, Caden Evanson. Number 13, Carson Ellis. And number 20, Bryson Rada. And for your Trojans, Coach Westcott just said he's going to leave. He's not going to fix what's not broke. So he's going to run out there 2 juniors and 3 seniors. Ranson Bourne Jr., Scott Moore Jr., and then the 3 seniors, Ethan Brooks, Aiden Chorkey, and Colton Dressler.
Well, Jess, we know that the choir is going to be performing the national anthem tonight. We'll stay here and make sure we get that. Don't want to do a disservice to the community, so we'll present that for you here tonight on Girard Sports Live. Those starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylists Carla Sands, Robin Hawkins, or Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. All right, like we said, Cherryvale coming into tonight's game 2-18. Their 2 wins this season have both come against Yates Center, and they are 0 for the rest of the state of Kansas this year. And the Trojans hoping to keep it that way here tonight, advance to the second round of the Cheney Sub-State Tournament. We'll peek at that bracket and tell you who the Trojans will play the winner of here coming up in just a bit. We're scrambling to get this thing off the ground, both on a technical level and on a personnel level, with Cherryvale showing up with their home whites instead of their road blues, and the Trojans able to give them some maroon practice jerseys. We're going to get a game off tonight, but it ain't pretty. No. But we'll get one. And Coach Westcott did not have to provide the other team with jerseys. He could have just taken the forfeit. But this is a playoff game. You want all these kids to have an opportunity to play in the postseason tonight. And so they did the right thing and went and dug out some maroon practice jerseys, and we're going to have a game after all. But
right, and I also, like I said, I was eavesdropping in all that, Josh, and Westcott, he's like, man, we're strung out from Walnut all across Crawford County here.
Yeah,
they don't have their Reds with them. We can't just switch over into ours either. So, and so the winner of this game will play the winner of Caney Valley and Galena.
All right. Going to get set for the national anthem here in Girard. We do owe one final break, but I think we're just going to let it ride and catch the Pledge of Allegiance and national anthem. And this is the part where we're quiet.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The national anthem is performed this evening by the Girard High School Reflections Choir under the direction of Mrs. Meredith Reed.
All right, that was the Girard High School Reflections with our national anthem. As we're getting set for the player introductions here in Girard, we'll step away for one final break and get you back here to tip-off from Girard, the Trojans and the Chargers coming up right after this on Girard Sports Live.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard.
Set to tip this one off here. Scott Moore gets the opening tip. It's bounced around and ultimately controlled by Carson Ellis. He'll pass it over to Bryson Rita. And now Umbarger with it. Kicks it over to Cole Traylor. And back out to Umbarger. This is Rita with it. Now to Ellis. Trojans playing a bit of a 2-3 zone here. Maybe not. Maybe man-to-man. Looks like man to me. Back out. Mishandled dribble. Now an interior pass picked off. Scott Moore ends up with it for the Trojans. First turnover of the night for Cherryvale. Trojans with it on the offensive end. They'll go down to Moore in the lane. Kicks it back out to Dressler. Now the Trojans working around the perimeter. Get it down low to Dressler. Up and over off the glass and good. First bucket for Colton Dressler. Trojans out to a 2-0 lead. Again, there was a uniform malfunction, so Cherryvale playing in the Trojan burgundy tops and white shorts. Girard in their home whites, as Cherryvale did not travel with their road uniforms tonight. Almost didn't have a game until Girard came up with some spare jerseys. And that's why we're playing here, and we don't have a Cherryvale forfeit. Ellis with it, back up top, shot on the way from Caden Evanson off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Rada, and his shot is good for 2. Troike gets it up top, down to Dressler. He's a lot of contact, able to tip it out to Ethan Brooks, over to Moore, off the glass and good, and Moore draws the foul. They're going to whistle this one on Landon Fox. That's his first team foul on the Chargers. It'll send Scott Moore to the line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And Moore hits it. Trojans not showing any pressure. They're backing into the half court as Carson Ellis handles it up the floor. Shot on the way from Landon Fox off the mark. Rebound by Ethan Brooks. Strepped through off the glass, too strong. Rebound Moore. The putback is good. 5 points early for Scott Moore. Barely avoided an over-the-back foul there. And some Cherryvale fans kind of thought he should have got one. A long three-pointer on the way is good for Louis Umbarger. And you can tell, Jess, they just want to come down and chuck it up from outside. Trojans are going to have to tighten up the perimeter defense. Trojans up by 1, 7-6. Now Troike will try a 3, short of the mark. Trails his shot, gets his own rebound. The putback, no good. The rebound by Troike, and that putback, no good. And Landon Fox comes away with a rebound for Cherryvale. Trojans need to tighten it up offensively. Use your teammates. As Fox dribbles in, now he'll kick it back out, or Umbarger dribbles in, gives it to Fox. Now down low to Ellis. He'll kick back out. This is Rada with it in the corner, and they got a travel on Rada. Too many steps, not enough dribbles, and that'll turn it over to the Trojans. Oh no, an offensive foul against Rada, and that'll give it back to the Trojans. Second turnover of the night on Cherryvale. Girard with the ball here, leading by 1, 5 to play first quarter. Ransomborn with it, free throw line for Troike, raises up, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Carson Ellis. Let's see the Trojans try and get a little higher percentage shot. Better look at the bucket as that one's poked away from behind. Brooks comes away with it on the run. off the glass, no good. Rebound, Carson Ellis. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely one you should make. Into the corner to Rada. Shot no good, tipped around. Dressler controls for Girard. Ahead to Brooks. He'll slow it up on the wing, being guarded by Rada. Out to Bourne. He'll put it on the floor. Into the lane, jump stop. Dish to Moore, foul, and the bucket. That could be your recipe for success tonight if you're Girard, Jess. Just penetrate and dish and let your bigs do the work. Scott Moore steps to the line for the second time tonight, trying to complete his second three-point play. Cam Smith will check into the game, replacing Ranson Bourne for the Trojans. Scott Moore at the line. First shot is good. That's the only shot, Josh, because it's a three-point play. Moore 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Trojans up by 4. This is Evanson handling, and they're going to pick up a foul on the Trojans. We'll see who they whistle this one on. And that's going to be on Aiden Troike. That's his first. I picked the wrong time to look down at my stat sheet, so I didn't see that, Jess.
Yep, it was.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yep, reached across there.
I just wasn't looking. Trying to get the ball inbounds. They'll kick it over. Pass over to Rada on the wing. Back up top. Shot on the way from Fox off the mark. Rebound, though, to Ellis. Trojans don't box out. Here comes Rada. And he walked with it again. Gives it back to Girard, leading by 4. Pass ahead to Ethan Brooks on the wing. Up top to Cam Smith, around to Ben Cullen, who just checked in. Troike in the corner, up top to Brooks. He'll cross over into the lane. And they got a foul
on the
floor. Let's see if they get this one on. A whistle Rada with this one.
That's a good explosion there by
That's 2 on Rada. You get the feeling that once he sits, the Cherryvale offense is going to suffer. Troike gets it into Bourne, around top to Cam Smith. Back to Troike, he'll elevate for a 3, off the mark. Rebound Cullen. Now he goes to work, back to the basket. Out to Troike, into the corner to Bourne. Three-pointer on the way is good. Ranson Bourne gives the Trojans a 7-point lead as they drop back into the half court. This is Umbarger handling down the lane, lost the dribble. Bourne comes away with it for the Trojans. Outlet pass ahead to Moore. And Scott Moore with the dunk, throws it down with authority, and the Trojans up by 9. Here comes Ellis back the other way for Cherryvale, kicks out to Rada, looking for his shot, now down to Ellis, working against Cullen. Shot turnaround is good for Ellis. Cuts the lead to 7 as Moore's shot partially blocked by Fox. Moore thought he should have got a foul. Trojans get a hand on it. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Cherryvale. Now Dressler and Brooks back into the game, replacing Troike and Moore as Coach Westcott keeps the revolving door going for the Trojans. Rada will sit. And Carter Roselle into the game for the first time tonight. As Umbarger walks it up the floor. Or I'm sorry, that's Ellis walks it up the floor. Kicks in the corner to Umbarger. He's in danger of getting trapped in the corner. Now he kicks it out. Ethan Brooks picks off the pass. He's off and running. That one's good off the glass. And Brooks has his first bucket of the night. Trojans back on top by 9. My watch says this is a loud environment, Jess.
It is. For no more people that's here.
Ellis gets it over to Umbarger. Into the corner. This is Evanson with it, and he lost it out of bounds off his foot, and that's going to give it back to the Trojans. Yeah, not a very big crowd here tonight for a sub-state game. Ethan Brooks with it on the far side, around to Cullen. Near side to Ranson Bourne, thought about it real hard, then gives it up. Now down low to Bourne, working on the blocks. Back to Cullen. Now Bourne's going to drive off the glass, won't go. Rebound Dressler, and the putback is good. 4 points for Dressler. Trojans by 11. Now here comes Evanson. And they're going to whistle foul on Brooks. That's his first, second team foul on the Trojans. Aiden Troike back up, he'll check in. Brooks will take a seat. Cherryvale set to inbound, they'll get it in over the top to Fox. Now they pass it up top to Evanson, puts it on the floor, almost has it stolen by Cam Smith. He'll give it up to Ellis, but it's not pretty. Ellis getting rid of it, back to Evanson. Now this is Umbarger, dribbling through traffic, loses it. Cam Smith comes away with it for Girard. Ahead to Ranson Bourne, who's obviously fouled. And then Troike there with the putback and the bucket, his first of the night. Trojans by 13. Cullen with a steal up top. Ends up in the hands of Dressler. Ahead to Troike. Off the glass and good. 4 points for Troike. And there's a timeout on the floor. Cherryvale wants to talk it over. We'll take it as well. Trojans up by a lot. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor. Trojans out in front by, is this 15? This is 15. I'm not good at math, Jess. I'm saying 15. Better at even numbers. Nice round, solid numbers. Cherryvale with the ball coming out of the timeout. This is Carson Ellis handling here across half court as Trojans have yet to bring any sort of full court pressure in this game. Settling back into the half court and going to work. Pass into the middle, picked off by Cam Smith. Smith's just going to pump the brakes because he didn't have the numbers. Out to Dressler, around to Bourne. That one's tipped away. They'll stay with Girard. Good recovery by Ellis to get his hand in there and bust up that entry pass. Now Dressler will inbound from the left baseline. Gets it in the wing to Cam Smith, back up top to Bourne, into the middle of the lane to Dressler. His turnaround too strong off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Landon Fox. And Ellis will throw it away, trying to get it up the court. Pass intended for Caden Evanson, and it's out of bounds on the far side. Not a great crowd tonight. Is there something else going on in town tonight? Is there a rodeo or something?
70 degrees outside.
That's true. It is 70 degrees. Bourne with it. Cam Smith, three-pointer off the mark. Rebound, Scott Moore's put back no good. That rebound by Ben Cullen is good. Count the bucket at the buzzer. And the Trojans up by 13 after one. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Girard with the ball to start the second quarter, leading by 15. Nope. Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. Bourne with it, top of the key, around to Ethan Brooks. Lob pass over the top, too high for Troike, but he recovers. Can't quite get it back, but the Trojans first to the loose ball. Troike drives baseline, off the glass and good. This is the kind of game where Troike could just absolutely go off, Jess. He's got 6 points already. Trojans by 19. That pass deflected out of bounds by Troike. He was almost off to the races right there. He hasn't had a dunk since about the second or third game of the year. You know he had his sights on one right there. They'll get it in. This is Weston Erb. Pulls up for a three. Over the back of the backboard. Rebound Ethan Brooks. Brooks stepping into the lane. Kicks it out to Troike. Over to Dressler. Bourne open for three. He drives into the lane. A lot of contact. No call. And Erb is going to come away with it for Cherryvale. Long three-pointer by Traylor. No good. Rebound Troike. Trojans need to do what they do and not get caught. Bourne launched another three. No good. And this is not the game. I mean, the Trojans have a lead right now, but you don't want to play the other team's game, and they're starting to do that a little bit here. This is Roselle. Kicks it back out to Evanson, now in the hands of Erb. Rada gives it up in the middle. There's a scrum for the ball. We're going to have a held ball. And it's going to stay with Cherryvale.
I agree, Josh. They just need to go back to playing their game and not just doing what they've been doing here.
Yeah, don't let your opponent devolve this into a JV game.
Run your offense, work on your sets, because you're going to need it later on this week.
Run your offense. Treat this like a practice. If you're going to be up this much, just keep executing your offense. Shot on the way from Umbarger, off the mark. Rebound Scott Moore. Pass ahead to Troike. Trojans on the run. Troike's going to back it out a little bit. Gets it in the middle of the lane to Scott Moore. Off the glass and good. When in doubt, just feed Scott Moore in the middle. That's been a recipe tonight for success. Trojans by 19. Did they count that bucket on the scoreboard? I don't know, Jess. I don't know if they got that one on the scoreboard or not. Dressler pass ahead to Troike. Has trouble with the pass, stepped on the end line. And there's no need for the Trojans here to push the pace like they are. You don't need to force that pass down the court. You can just walk it up. You're up by 19.
I think they're getting told that right
Yeah, now Troike and Dressler can sit and think about decision making. And Cherryvale with the ball as Ellis will slowly dribble it across the half-court line. Cherryvale's playing like they got the 19-point lead. And a nice take off the dribble by Umbarger. He's got 5 points. Beat Ransom Bourne off the dribble. And now Bourne probably give him a little more room to operate out there on the outside. That pass from Cullen deflected, and Ben gets it back. Kicks it down to Scott Moore. Back to Ethan Brooks. Off the glass, no good. And Ethan's getting a lot of contact and not many whistles.
Yeah, still needs. Ethan's a big, strong kid. He can finish that right there.
Rada's going to launch a three. No good. Rebound Cam Smith. More contact after the rebound. I'm sure he just dropped that. And the shot is up and good for Umbarger. The Trojans need to tighten it up a little bit. Take care of the basketball. Down low, Smith wide open off the glass is good. First bucket by Cam Smith.
Moving without the ball. Look what happened.
Ellis brings it across half court, twisting into the lane, kicks it out to Rada. Working off a screen from Ellis, loses his dribble, ends up with Scott Moore. Outlet pass ahead to Brooks. This is where you use your speed. Loses his dribble, gets it back, and then is fouled on the shot attempt. And he'll head to the line to shoot two. Almost went down. That's Evanston's first team foul on Cherryvale in the second quarter. Brooks' first shot rattles in. Second shot from Brooks, no good. Rebound by Ellis, and here come the Chargers. Barger gives it up to Fox. His pass tipped as it must have been. They're saying it'll stay with Cherryvale. Rada will inbound from in front of the Trojan bench.
They looked up here. That's all right. 20-point lead.
Here's another loose ball as Troike gets it ahead to Dressler. Off the glass, nice and easy. 6 points for Dressler. Trojans by 22. Comes Ellis. Gets it over to Umbarger. We'll put it on the floor. A lot of one-man basketball. Now Rada loses his dribble. And it's a tie-up, and it'll be Trojan ball. And there's some subs in for Cherryvale, like 4 players subbing in. Herb, Trailer, Poole, and who else here? The PA announcer's having as much trouble as I am. Brooks to bring it up the floor for the Trojans. I guess we'll just announce their names as they do something significant. Troike over to Cam Smith. Long three-pointer on the way in and out. Cam battling for his own rebound. Can't quite get it. Troike's going to commit a foul on the open floor, and that's one you'd like to have back if you're Aiden. Picks up his second. And that's not where you want to foul somebody. That's where you live to fight another day. This is Herb with it, working against Ethan Brooks. Kicks it back to Umbarger. He loses it. Troike comes away with it. Not a lot of teamwork. Troike down the lane, had the crap fouled out of him, makes the shot, and we'll see who they whistle this one on. I was thinking for a minute there wasn't going to be a whistle. But I guess the third person to hit him brought the ire of the official. That one's going to go against Carter Roselle. It's his first. Second team foul on Cherryvale. And Troike hits it. Herb handles it up the floor for Cherryvale. Over to Trailer. I think Ethan figured out that Herb can dribble with one hand. Cut him off. Umbarger with it. Going baseline. He kicks into the corner to Trailer. Back out to Herb. Herb working against Brooks. Back out to Trailer. He'll put it on the floor. Working against Scott Moore. Now Herb with it. Working against Brooks. Into the lane. Has it poked away. And Scott Moore comes away with a steal. Over to Cam Smith. Stepping through. Off the glass and good. I was hoping Cam wasn't going to settle for a jumper there. And he takes it to the hole. Trojans by 27. Is that right? Yeah. There's a tie-up. Oh. Dressler's going to come away with it. Oh, tried to get it ahead to Brooks. Threw it out of bounds. That's not going to make Coach happy because there's no reason to push. And now Troike will take a seat after throwing it into the stage area. Scott Moore will take a seat as well. Ransom Bourne back in the game along with Ben Cullen. Ellis with it now, being guarded by Cullen. Ellis handles it up the floor, but then he immediately goes and starts playing in the post. As Trojans switch, Dressler, great defense, pokes it away. Now he's going to lead the break. Colton Dressler off the glass, and it's good. 8 points for Dressler. Nice looking play there by Colton. And he's like, wait, I'm leading this thing. Took it all the way to the hole. That one poked away, ends up right back in the hands of Ellis, kicks it out to Fox. His shot no good. Rebound comes away to Ethan Brooks, who's going to push for the Trojans. Down the lane, off the glass, and good. 5 points for Brooks. Trojans by 29. 29, excuse me. That one off the face of the intended receiver. Comes away to Dressler. Oh no! Missed the dunk, but Cam Smith right there to pick up the trash. Gets the putback and the bucket. Maybe next time, Colton. Trojans by, is that 33, right? It's 33. Down low, Rida, shot on the way is good. Finally, Cherryvale able to stop the bleeding. Rida has 4 points, and it's the Trojans by 31. Now they can take their time and hold for the last shot. Bourne with it, top of the key. And he picks up a foul with 1.1 left on the clock. Right. And it was on the floor. They're going to whistle that one on Evanson. Caden Evanson, that's his second.
Some sort of lob play. You don't have time to catch it, dribble, and shoot. So
Siler Sammons and Levi Blair check into the game for Girard. Blair will inbound. Ethan Brooks will sit. Yeah, there we go. Now we got 5 guys out there. I don't know who you lob it to, Ben? Bourne raises up, three-pointer on the way. No good, and that'll do it for the first half. Trojans up by 31. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. We're at halftime of tonight's Kansas Class 3A sub-state matchup between the Girard Trojans and the Cherryvale Chargers. At the break, the Trojans leading it by 31. I'm Josh Lettner, alongside me, Jess Murphy. This is the GN Bank Halftime Show, brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Well, Jess, we expected the Trojans to be ahead at the half, but this game just a little bit sloppier, I think, than we were both expected to see coming into this one.
Yeah, I think the Trojans could, like we talked about it, run their half-court sets, treat it, now that they're up 31 here, they can come out, get some good work done in this second half, and just get out of here healthy as can be.
That Eye on the Game brought to you by Canar Eye Care. As we take a look back at the first half, Canar Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking at. Canar Eye Care, with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard, is here to help their valued customers. Learn more at CanarEyeCare.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of those halftime stats brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie, dirt's heavy. So trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving, specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling and leveling. Call B&B Excavating at 620-724-8542. First for the visiting Cherryvale Chargers. They're led in scoring by Louis Umbarger. He's got 7 points. Bryson Rada has 5. And Carson Ellis has 2 to round out the scoring for the Chargers. For the Trojans, they're led in scoring by Scott Moore, who's got 10 points. Colton Dressler has 8. Aiden Troike has 7. Cam Smith has 6. Ethan Brooks has added 5. Branson Bourne has 3 on a 3-point bucket in the first quarter. And Ben Cullen added a bucket to round out the scoring for Girard. We'll step away for another break. We come back. More of the GM Bank Halftime Show. We'll take a look at, if the Trojans are fortunate enough to get out of here, who they'll be playing in the next round here of Sub-State. And then, of course, the girls playing tomorrow night here against Baxter. We'll take a look at that one as well. All that on the other side of the break. You're watching Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Thanks to your support, Canar Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canar Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you, and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in Southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Are you in the need of top-notch construction services for your farm or industrial project? Proud Girard High School alumnus Chandler Humble and Humble Construction LLC are here. With 7 years in the business and a lifetime of knowledge, Humble Construction creates top-quality pipe fencing, industrial chain link fencing, metal buildings, water line installation, and a lot more. For your free estimate, call Humble Construction at 620-238-4636. Need land prep? Humble Construction has you covered with skid steer, rock leveling, and laser grader services. Humble Construction LLC. Excellence in every project.
And we're set to start second half action here in Girard. Trojans up by bunches here at the half. Cherryvale will have the ball to start the second half. Get it inbounded to Ellis. And here we go. Ellis with it at the top of the key. Has it stripped by Dressler. He's off and running. Off the glass and good.
Kind of slow motion there was Colton.
Yeah, I don't see that every day.
Yeah.
You see Colton Dressler pick someone's pocket and then go coast to coast. Here we go the second time.
In case you missed it the first time. I think Ethan wanted to take it off the backboard there.
Yeah. He was like, come on, man, showtime. Tell Ethan he's just got to make one on his own first. You get it down low. Fox driving, has it rejected by Dressler, saves it in bounds. Now Troike with it going the other way for the Trojans. Troike cross court to Ethan Brooks, into the corner to Bourne, drives baseline, elevates, 10-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Landon Fox. And now Louis Umbarger will handle it up the floor for the Chargers. Gives it up to Ellis on the wing, dribbling into the lane, kicks it over to Fox. Will pull the trigger on a long three, no good. Air ball comes down to Ranson Bourne. Bourne will handle it up the floor, kicks it out top to Dressler, who throws it into the stands. I think he expected Ranson Bourne to stop at the top of the key, and he just kept coming.
I think that was Ethan Brooks.
Ethan Brooks, excuse me. He just kept coming, and the pass thrown behind him. Long three-pointer in and out. Rebound Dressler. As Umbarger's shot looked good, but down and out. Bourne picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it out to Brooks. Around to Troike in the corner, into the elbow to Scott Moore. Steps through the lane, off the glass and good. 12 points for Scott Moore. You do that math for me, Jess, figure out how much we're ahead by. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound Dressler, as Fox couldn't get it to fall. Troike coming back the other way into the lane. Throws it into the corner. Wide open three for Bourne. No good. Rebound comes down to Umbarger. Ahead to Rada. Reverse layup is good. 7 points for Rada. Trojans maybe get a little bit of a wake-up call there. You have to run some offense here. Brooks into the lane as Rada lost him. Off the glass and good. 7 points for Brooks. $37-point lead for the Trojans. Rada into the lane. Shot rejected by Brooks. Rada gets it back on the baseline. Keeps attacking. Fade away on the baseline. High off the glass is good. 9 points for Rada. A fearless shooter for Cherryvale. Troike into the lane. Now elevates and shoots. Nothing. Saved in by Bourne and out of bounds off the Cherryvale player to stay with Girard. Nice effort there to keep that possession alive by Ranson Bourne. Troike will sit. Ethan Brooks will sit. Ben Cullen and Cam Smith into the game for Girard. Rada, Fox, and Ellis will sit. Trailer, Herb, and I didn't get the third player. Cullen gets it stepping through, no good. Rebound Moore, off the glass and good. 14 points for Moore. Trojans by 37. Maybe tipped away. Cam Smith comes away with it. Drives baseline, now needs help. Kicks it out to Cullen, swings it around to Dressler, wide open for three. Short of the mark. Scrum for the ball, and Cherryvale's going to come away with it as Roselle stripped it away from Bourne. Now Umbarger with it into the corner. Back to Umbarger, into the lane. A little bit of a carry there. I don't have a number 10. No, Poole in the lane. This is Umbarger on the wing. Long three on the way, short of the mark. Rebound Cam Smith. He's off and running. Now he'll slow it down. Over to Bourne, thought about a three, into the corner to Dressler. Cross court to Cam Smith, he's always thinking about a three. Spinning, kicks it out to Bourne, into the lane, step through, got tied up a little bit, kicks it out to Smith, back out to Moore, around to Dressler. Was looking for Cullen, now cross court to Smith, he'll take the three, in and out, and the rebound comes down to Trailer. Umbarger with it here for Cherryvale to Trailer. This pass partially deflected, then stolen away by Ben Cullen. Kicks it, tries to get it to Scott Moore. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. It's kind of turned into a ugly affair here. Lots of young guys for the Trojans coming in. This is learn your roster time for Girard. Perrin. Stevens got it. Blair with it, kicks it over to Siler Salmons, off the glass and good. Siler's first bucket of the game. Trojans by 39. Yeah. Umbarger will pull the trigger on a three, stepped into it, it's good. 10 points for Umbarger. Salmons with it, dribbled, picked up his dribble, now kicks it out to Brocobb, around to Blair. Perrin Stevens, pass hits the net, and it'll end up back with Cherryvale. And that pass tipped away.
Wilson. Seth Wilson.
And he gets the bucket down on the other end. Just checked into the game, gets his first bucket. And that one's tipped out of bounds by Blair. It'll stay with Cherryvale. Had it poked away. Salmons comes away with it for the Trojans. Loses his dribble. Ends up in the hands of Brocob. Now Blair with it. Cross court to Wilson. Back up top to Stevens. Brocob, long three. And it's good. Brocob into the scoring column. The Trojans by 41. Lob pass over the top. Wilson got a hand on it. Are they going to whistle the Trojans with a foul there?
Nope.
Okay. And they got Ellis with the foul. That's his second. Stevens with it. Cross half court. Up top to Blair. Wilson, now Brocob with it. To elbow. Stevens has it blocked. Salmons gets it back. His putback is good. 4 points for Siler Salmons. Umbarger with it. Has it stripped away by Parent Stevens. Off the glass and good. This is Caden Evanson handling it right now for Cherryvale. And if you're just tuning in, Cherryvale brought their home uniforms, so they're wearing some Girard practice tops, and they're going to whistle a travel there against Seth Wilson. Just the third turnover tonight by the Trojans. Unofficially, of course. Allegedly.
Yeah. So they say.
Yeah. My stats are never to be trusted. Umbarger handling it here for Cherryvale. Loses his dribble. Now it's a tie-up with Brocob. They don't blow the whistle. Cherryvale able to rip it away. Now it's back to Umbarger up top. And they're going to whistle a reach-in foul there on Brocob. Kind of jabbing at the ball there. That's the first on Brocob. First team foul on the Trojans in the third quarter with 33 seconds left to play. They haven't called a lot of fouls in this game, Jess.
They don't want the clock to stop either.
Oh, Ellis losing the dribble, or Umbarger losing the dribble. Gets it back. It's deflected away. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Wilson. And he tries to dribble into traffic and picks up a blocking foul, but he got bailed out there. It's not a smart decision, but who'd they get the foul on?
30.
They got it on Evanson. That's his third. Levi Blair will inbound from the right baseline. Gets it over the top to Stevens. Out to Wilson. Off the glass, no good. And they're going to whistle a foul. And Wilson will head to the line. One's on Ellis. That's his third. And now Seth Wilson steps to the line for the first time tonight. He's got 2 points. First shot is good. Well, when I give the scoring totals at the end of the night, Jess, it's going to be a long run down the list of names.
You might be hoarse.
I'll do the world a favor. Wilson hits them both. He's got 4. Trojans by 47. Ellis. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trojans lead it by 47. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Trojans with it coming out of the timeout into the corner to Stevens. Gets it back. Nice dish to find Siler Salmons under the bucket. And he gets the layup to fall. 6 points for Salmons. This is Herb handling. Kicks it over to Traylor. Working against Salmons. Now Evanson with it. Loses it. Salmons comes away with it. Ahead to Blair. Now Stevens around to Brokob. He'll try another three off the mark. Rebound Blair. His putback no good. Gets his own rebound. Swing it around. Wilson. Brokob. Now Salmons with it. Cross court to Blair. Kicks it back over to Wilson. Puts it on the floor. Back out to Stevens. Now Brokob with it. Trojans moving it around. Wilson will try a three. In and out. No good. Rebound Cherryvale. As Caden Evanson comes away with it, and he's going to dribble into the lane and pick up a blocking foul. They'll either get it on Salmons or Brokob, and they get it on Siler Salmons. That's his first. First team foul on the Trojans.
I take it there's no
final quarter.
Yeah, it's running, isn't it?
Yeah, they're running. Pass in over the top to Traylor, and his pass picked off by Levi Blair. Head to Stevens. Now Wilson with it up top. Brokob around to Blair. Back up top to Stevens. Brokob, Wilson. Now back to Stevens on the near wing. Salmons with it. Trojans working it around the perimeter. They get it into Stevens down low, and he's going to be fouled. And should be in the act of shooting, but
I think they're just calling it
on the floor.
Out of bounds, actually.
He was going towards the basket in a shooting motion. They're going to whistle that one on Weston Herb. That's his first. Second team foul on Cherryvale. Now there's another mass substitution as Ellis, Umbarger, Breda, and Fox check back into the game. Back outside to Stevens. Up top to Brokob. Back over to Stevens. Now up top to Blair, swinging around to Salmons. And Brokob on the far side. Now Wilson cutting through the lane, off the glass, and good. 6 points for Wilson. Trojans by 49. Greatest shot off the top of the backboard, tipped around. Rebound stolen away by Wilson, as it appeared that Fox was going to control it, but then Wilson just ripped it out of his hands. Down low to Blair, back out to Brokob. Thought about driving baseline. Now he'll kick it back out. They'll swing it around to Wilson. And now Blair at the top of the key. Back to Stevens. Down low to Brokob. He was mid-jump when he caught the ball. If they'd have timed that up a little bit better, he'd have had an open look.
Yep, got caught up underneath the basket a little bit by the time he come down.
It was a good idea, though. Good cut to the bucket by Brokob, and he earns himself a trip to the free throw line. They whistle that one on. Who'd they whistle that on?
43.
No, that can't be right. He just picked up his first a second ago. So Brokob hits the first. We'll never know who that was. 4 points for Blake. Second one off the back iron. And that's a travel. As Weston Erb just kind of changed his mind midway what he wanted to do with the ball and ended up taking some extra steps there.
About let him have it.
And that's what happens when you jump the passing lane. You kind of make a guy double clutch like that. Brocobb with it into the corner to Wilson. They try to get it down low to Salmons. Now back out. Blair thought about a three. Now back out to Brocobb. Wilson back to Stevens. And they're going to say he didn't have the ball when he stepped out of bounds. You can't call him out of bounds if you don't have the ball. All right. Whatever.
73-21.
Yeah, right. Okay. Roll with it. Roll with it. Umbarger handling down low. Ellis, and it's good. 4 points for Ellis. Well, now it's getting closer, Jess. Are you mad now?
No.
Wilson up top to Brocobb. Stevens back around to Blair. Down low, Salmons gathers himself and gets the bucket off the glass. 8 points for Salmons. Trojans by 52, and there's a foul. And they got that one on Perrin Stevens. That's his first. And some more substitutions in the game for Cherryvale. Catch up as we go. Nathan Poole into the game. Carter Roselle. And that pass tipped away by Salmons. Doesn't have the numbers. He'll just slow it down like you do when you have a 50-point lead. And swing it around to Brocobb. Back up top to Wilson. Now Salmons with it. Brocobb thought about trying to get it to Blair on the cut, but now he'll just pass it back around the perimeter. Wilson with it, down low to Salmons on the baseline. Up top to Blair, down the lane. Levi can't get it to go, but Salmons is there to clean up the trash and gets the putback to go. 10 points for Siler Salmons. Might end up being your leading scorer at this pace, Jess. Down low to Poole, he's fouled by Blair. Clock continues to run under a minute and a half here in this fourth quarter. As Nathan Poole set to shoot two. His first trip to the line tonight. Off the mark with the first one. Just want to get these folks home to Cherryvale as quick as we can.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Snap. Second shot from Poole off the mark. Rebound. Well, it's either going to be Blair or Wilson, and Wilson wins the battle. No, I mean, it really was a battle. And Salmons with a wide open turnaround off the glass. 12 points for Salmons. That one poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Cherryvale as Evanson had trouble with the pass, and Perrin Stevens gave him a little more trouble. Get it into Traylor. Now over to Poole. This is Roselle. Back out to Traylor. He'll give it up to Evanson. Down low. Umbarger can't get it to go. And it's off the leg of Salmons out of bounds. It'll stay with Cherryvale. As they better make something happen quick because there's 9 seconds and counting. They're not even going to get this ball. Well, they might get it inbounded. They do. Over the top. Umbarger. And his shot is blocked by Blake Brocobb, and the Trojans pick up a win here in the first round of Sub-State. And they'll advance.
Yep.
To play the winner of Caney and Galena, is that correct?
Yes. Both 9-11 teams, the 4-5 seed.
Yep. That sounds about right. As Cherryvale, I mean, honestly, Jess, they got the loss tonight, but they're fortunate they didn't have to forfeit, that the Trojans were able to dig some old maroon tops out of a bin somewhere in the locker room.
Closet.
And we were able to have a game here tonight, but it almost didn't happen. Nonetheless, it did, and the Trojans come away with a lopsided 79-23 victory over the Cherryvale Chargers, and they will advance to the next round of sub-state action, and that'll take place, Friday night? Is that right? Thursday night in Caney. So might need to adjust your watches for the different time zone out there, but we'll have it for you.
The times to be announced. They haven't announced the time yet. So.
Yeah. Are they mountain time out there? I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll have that for you here on Girard Sports Live. And, of course, the girls in action tomorrow night. Same time, same channel, as they'll take on Baxter in the first round of sub-state action. And I don't have the girls' bracket in front of me, so I can't. You do?
Yes.
Who will the girls play the winner of?
They will play the winner of Caney Valley and Riverton. Both 10 and 10 teams.
All right. Well, that game won't be easy. Hopefully the Trojans can take care of business tomorrow night against Baxter Springs. We'll have that one for you here on Girard Sports Live. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Farmers Bank postgame show. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Mathis Drug continues to be the area's choice when it comes to your family's health and wellness. New ownership, but the same commitment to community you've come to expect from Mathis Drug. Now offering medication synchronization. Get all your monthly meds at the same time at the same place. Mathis Drug.
Hi, I'm Bria Scheibe, pharmacist and new owner of Mathis Drug Store. Stop in today and ask us about medication synchronization.
Mathis Drug, still locally owned and operated. Call 620-724-4313.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
The 15, the 10, 5, Colt McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
It's like in the net, that'll be a point for Baldwin.
A first touch volley, the substituted freshman. Fights forward, across the goal line, touchdown Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. This one in the books. Trojans win at 79-23 over the Cherryvale Chargers, and they'll go on to play the winner of Caney Valley and Galena. And that one will take place Thursday night in beautiful Caney, Kansas. We'll have it for you here on Girard Sports Live. The girls in action tomorrow night, 7 p.m. tip against the Baxter Springs Lions. And just had who they'd play the winner of. I have it right here in front of me. Look at that. Trojans will play the winner of Caney Valley and Riverton, a couple of 10-10 teams, if they're fortunate enough to get the win tomorrow night against Baxter Springs. But the boys get the win tonight. This is the Farmers Bank postgame show, brought to you by Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank's proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. Farmers Bank's looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Let's go ahead and take a look at those game totals brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. If your car takes a hit or is anything short of total, take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. First for the Cherryvale Chargers. They're led in scoring by Louis Umbarger. He had 10 points. Bryson Rada had 9. Carson Ellis added 4 to round out the scoring for Cherryvale. For the Girard Trojans, they're led in scoring by Scott Moore. He had 14. Siler Sammons and Colton Dressler added 12 points each. Gosh, it's a long list here. Let's see. Ethan Brooks added 7. Aiden Troike had 7. Cam Smith and Seth Wilson had 6. Down the list, Blake Brokob added 4. Ransom Bourne had 3. And Perrin Stevens and Ben Cullen added a bucket each for the Trojans. All right, right now we're joined by head coach Rod Westcott. Coach, kind of a lopsided win here tonight. I told you before the game I wanted to snooze her, and by gosh, you delivered. And
Well, you just never know. I mean, we'd seen film on them, and they're pretty young. I'm not sure they've got a senior on the team. But then we had the fiasco with the uniforms.
Yeah.
So we just had all kinds of things that were kind of out of our control to start the game. And
it was my understanding they weren't going to let them play.
Well, that was a possibility. The referees had called the state to see what to do. We were going to put pennies on them and let them play, with a penny. And they said, no, we can't do that. It's loose, so get a finger caught.
Right, yeah.
So I said, well,
player safety
we
issue.
come up with one of the coaches said, hey, what about our old uniforms? Because we would have changed and just went to our maroons, but
everybody's got them at home.
They got them at home.
Yeah.
Well, I got kids that live on the other side of Walnut. So we'd just be getting started about now if we did that. So it worked out. I told their coach there, I said, hey, the last time we used these uniforms, we won a state title. So hopefully all the magic's gone out of them.
Yeah, looked like it was.
Anyways, I'm not sure. I think our JV kids got some good minutes there the second half, got everybody in the game, so that was good to see. The kids had some fun. They got to run up and down the floor. Hopefully we didn't pick any bad habits up, though, because we'll have to bring it Thursday night. I'm not sure if it'll be Galena or Caney, but either one of them will be a handful.
Yeah, and if it is Caney, you'll be playing in their place.
Yes.
So that'll be a tough environment if they win out over Galena tonight. And I guess just talk a little bit about your sub-state schedule. What's your travel look like? How are you guys going to handle the trip? Because it's a pretty good clip out there.
Long trip. Long trip on a bus. I mean, it's a good 2 hours, and we'll load up. If Caney wins, if we'd happen to see Caney, I think we'll be the last game Thursday night. So it'll be a late night.
Great.
Just what you guys want to hear. If Galena wins, I think we got a shot at being the first game. So
we're going to ride on the bus if you guys will just wait for us to tear all this stuff down.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see what happens. But we'll find out who we play here in a little bit. We're done a little bit early tonight, so I'm sure theirs probably isn't quite finished yet. See what we got.
Bring both jerseys, Coach.
Yeah, that's something we usually do when we travel on tournaments anyway, because you just never know. And with Caney, I mean, we should be the home seed. We should be wearing white this entire sub-state.
Well, you would think they'd have their road jerseys at their place.
That may not be the place or be the case if we'd see Caney. And we've done that before to where it's a home team, and that's fine. But we'll discuss that ahead of time.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. And, of course, we'll see you Thursday night out in the Chaco. And good luck in that one, and congratulations.
All right, thanks, Josh.
All right, that's head coach Rod Westcott of the Girard Trojans. Our post-game coach interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust, a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Really not a lot more to say about this one tonight. The Trojans win it going away 79-23 over the Cherryvale Chargers in a game that almost didn't happen because of a uniform fiasco. But they got it sorted out, got the game started on time. The Trojans performed about the way everybody thought they would, and they come out with the 79-23 win here in the first round, and we're still waiting to see if they're going to take on Caney or Galena Thursday night. But either way, we know that game's happening in Caney. So we'll have that for you here on Girard Sports Live. If you can't make the trip out to Caney, which of course we encourage you to do, you can tune in and catch it here on Girard Sports Live. Tomorrow night, the girls in action, 7 o'clock tip against Baxter Springs. And the winner of that game will go on to play the winner of Riverton and Caney. So we might end up playing Caney twice. You never know here in this sub-state tournament. So stay tuned for the results of that, and we'll have that game for you tomorrow night, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock tip. Let's step away for another break. We'll come back and put a bow on it. You've been watching Trojan Basketball on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in Southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
The 20, the 15, the 10, 5, Colt McCann, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Like in the net, and that'll be a point for Baldwin.
A first touch volley. The substituted forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
Croccan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Croccan employees, for making us the best.
Welcome back one final time here to a rockin' at our Taylor Gymnasium. We are the last ones here, Jessica.
Yep.
Turn the lights out on us before we get out of here.
I can count people on one hand.
Trojans get the win, 79-23 over the Cherryvale Chargers tonight going away. And you just got word that Galena defeated Caney, and so the Trojans will play Galena Thursday night in Caney. So at least it won't be a home game for Caney. Yep. Everybody's going to have to drive to get there. And it's strange that these two CNC League schools will travel nearly 2 hours to the west to play each other. We could just meet in Cherokee and get this sucker done. But nonetheless, we're going to go out to Caney and have that one for you on Thursday night. Tomorrow night, the Trojan girls in action against Baxter Springs, and they'll play the winner of Caney and Riverton. If they are fortunate enough to beat Baxter Springs tomorrow night here in Girard.
Bar and hell freezing over, they will. I know.
This is why they don't play them on paper, you know. I'm just trying to be political. You know, it's my future.
PC.
I'm going to be a diplomat someday. But that's going to do it for us from here in Girard tonight. Trojans win it, 79-23. They'll take on Galena Thursday night in Caney in the second round of the Caney Sub-State. The winner of that Sub-State, of course, going to the big show in Hutch, the 3A Sub-States, or the 3A State Championship. So
that's a nice place if you've never been
really
there.
Is. It really is a nice
yep.
arena in Hutch. It's a great high school state venue because of the size of the arena is just perfect for a couple 3A schools in a state championship. All right, but that's going to do it for tonight. For Jess Murphy, I'm Josh Ledner saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live. We'll see y'all tomorrow night for girls action and Thursday night for the second round of boys action. Busy week here on Girard Sports Live. Thanks for tuning in.